What'd you eat?
I got quesadillas, but I didn't eat it yet.
Oh, thank God, someone else calls them quesadillas. All right, good.
I mean, Napoleon Dynamite is a great movie. Why not?
Napoleon, you want a
quesadilla?
I fucking forgot Napoleon Dynamite existed for a cool minute.
OJ, like, I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay.
We're streaming right now. Or we're live right now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So
then I guess I'll start.
Whenever technically whenever you're ready, but
all right. Hey there, kids. Welcome to episode 12.
Yeah, it's 12, dog. We're up to 12.
Episode 12 of the ShovelWare Podcast. We've heard a lot of your concerns, and we have a very special episode today, the All Worms edition. It's going to be a solid hour and a half of just live worm footage because we know you've all been looking forward to that. So we're going to swing on over to that worm footage.
All right, I'm going to roll that clip.
Bobby, do you not have the worm footage?
I thought we were going with sheep today, dog. I didn't know we were going with worm. I spent 5 hours in the field fucking hiking all up and down the fucking hills following these sheep. What the fuck did these worms come from? That wasn't in the Discord chat.
You mean to fucking tell me after I texted you, hey, Bobby, I'm going to go buy 800 pounds of worms so I can get about 3.5 hours of worm footage for the worm episode, that you don't have the fucking worm clip?
I have the text message right here. It said, meet us at the park, at the spot. We going to fucking film some sheep. I have it right here on my black screen.
It's fucking flame for worm, Bobby, you fucking idiot. Okay, fine. It's fine. We have a fucking backup plan. Hi, welcome to the ShovelWare Podcast, the only podcast in general. I am your co-host, Sid Gas, and our host, Robert Cool Man, and also a very special guest, our favorite art boy, Great Mauro, who's also William.
Bad breath. Status effects. I go first.
I wasn't expecting you to say that shit at all. Like, okay, Brandon, you're actually getting.
I bring the hype.
You bring the hype. I am the hype. You bring the hype. And Brandon, your intros are getting better. Your intros are getting better. What the fuck we gonna talk about today, dog? Like, we hella unprepared right now.
Yeah, I apparently just got 300 pounds of worms for no fucking reason. So
hey, we going fishing, all right, at the fucking Sierra Desert.
No, I don't want to hunt the fish.
What? Fuck those fish. They shit in my drinking water. They can all fucking.
Yeah, but I mean, they fucking stupid. They ain't done nothing wrong.
They stupid. That's what they did wrong.
Well, listen, if being stupid was a reason to kill people, political joke.
I was actually expecting more to that, and you just hit that. Good job. That was a good little bait switch there. What's good, internet, y'all? We just started ShovelWare Podcast. We're live on Facebook, Face Porn. No one's watching, so it doesn't really fucking matter. But Brandon, what
speaking to the ether?
Is speaking to all one person watching, who is apparently, I think, is myself.
It's your mom.
It's my mom. Hey, Mom. Oh, wait, no. We actually got a second person in here. Hey.
Wow.
I don't know who it is, but so what are we gonna talk about, y'all? Brandon, what's in your notes? Because all I got is OJ on Twitter and EA loot boxes on my end.
Why is everybody talking about OJ on Twitter?
OJ Simpson is on Twitter, dog. What do you mean, why is everyone talking about that shit? The nigga got away with murder, went to jail for 9 years for stealing his own shit, and then got out, jumped on Twitter, and now he's on Twitter threatening fucking parody accounts for having parody OJ accounts.
Wait, no, you're messing with
I
me.
swear to
You
fucking
didn't know? Oh
God.
my God.
He's on like
no, like, all my
yes.
Twitter is just fucking anime fans and black cosplayers.
I'm about to show, like, Brandon, like, Will, if can you do me a favor? Can you take over a little bit and tell him about the OJ and like him?
Please,
like, tell him, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna look up the image so I can show you. But go ahead, tell him, please.
Bruh, okay. There is a parody YouTube or a parody Twitter of OJ Simpson. He makes funny ass fucked up jokes. Apparently, I haven't seen any of the jokes, but apparently they're funny. All right. OJ Simpson sees this nigga. He has 300 and X followers, bro. Why does nigga OJ Simpson start sending him DMs? And he's like, yeah, blood, you need to cut this shit out.
I'm gonna fucking murder you, bro.
No, he doesn't say that. He
doesn't say those words. Yeah,
no,
I'm sorry.
First he like, nigga, I'm gonna hit my lawyers up and they gonna say something to you. We gonna make sure you stop. And then fast forward like a couple messages ahead, and this nigga's like, oh, you ain't gonna stop, nigga, watch. And then sends him emotes of a knife.
Yeah, Brandon, look at the screen. Look at your screen right now.
OJ.
Look at this hump. Look at your screen right now. This is the actual video. I'm gonna turn it up.
Oh my fucking god!
With the other DM,
think I'm playing, motherfucker?
For everyone,
I will find your ass and cut you.
Look,
This
if
nigga
my
said,
little
look. Go ahead.
If my little Twitter account with 300 followers bugs you that much, man, you weak as fuck. Seen that video just posted about me? You think I'm playing? Tired of all your bullshit, I will find your ass and cut you. Don't believe me? Just watch and see, bitch. Dude, there are others that literally have more followers than me and more convincing.
I'm sorry, my bad.
More convincing than mine. You're gonna cut me? Awesome. Is that what you said to Nicole?
It's just hella emojis of knife. Like after he said Nicole, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 knives emojis, and then you're next. Period. That's it. That's all. Like,
press that shit hella times, hella hard.
Hella hard, man. That nigga is crazy.
Like, when did OJ go to jail again?
It was like 9 years ago. It was like he was in there for 9 years, and he just got out last year.
When he went.
Literally, like,
yeah, but it was like small though. No one was really on it though.
So it kind of seems like fucking OJ Simpson just found out about 4chan and someone called him gay, and he just lost it.
Basically, I mean, it might as well be the same fucking thing. He just fucking lost his mind. Here's the scary thing about Twitter. After seeing,
think he hasn't seen any of like the numerous everythings in pop culture making fun of OJ Simpson?
There's no way.
That's the whole reason he made the Twitter.
I think he's just like some people like, well, this is my disability, and I'm just going to put it in the front, like put it in the front of everything, so you can't make fun of it. I'm gonna make fun of it. I think he's trying to do the same thing except with murder. Like, I murdered a bitch and got away with it. Therefore, everything else I say is going to be in relation to me killing my ex-wife.
It just sounds like he's just an old-ass motherfucker that doesn't know how to use
the
internet.
That too. I mean, it's a combination of that too. But also, he actually is playing with this shit. Like, there's other video. Like, this is him responding to, like, basically internet trolls. He's doing this. And then there's other videos of him in an interview. I've seen this a couple times. But he's in an interview with some old lady in the 90s, maybe early 2000s. But I think it's in the 90s.
Oh yeah, you saw that too. Yeah.
I saw that a while ago, but I saw it again today on the H3 podcast. They brought it up again. But he was in an interview, and this nigga, he's crazy, bro.
Speaking of fucking crazy black people that do think that they should not do, did you know that fucking Bill Cosby's Facebook pages and Twitter are still being updated?
Yeah.
It's a little. Okay, I understand
that doesn't make any sense.
Not dead yet, but it feels like I'm getting tweets from a ghost.
No, it's not even the fact that he's getting tweets from a ghost. It's just like he raped he raped women. Like, he drugged and raped women. Why is anyone even trying to make him look good any other way? Like,
wait, another sidebar.
What's up? What's happening?
George Zimmerman sells merchandise.
Oh yeah, I think he sold that gun he killed that kid with.
Yeah, he did that. He sold that already. But yeah, I did. I knew about that for a while. But yeah, George Zimmerman actually does. He sell merch. He can't get a job anywhere else.
The people that are like, oh, Bill Cosby's still cool. I feel bad for him. Like the people that still are like, man, I think that Yu Yevon thing is all right because they don't know that Yu Yevon is fucking evil.
Hey man, praise be to Seymour.
Fuck Seymour.
Yeah. Look, my fucking webcam isn't working right now, but I'm doing the fucking the prayer thing that they do.
The fucking the blitzball thing.
Yeah,
actually
praise be.
The blitzball thing. That's what you're doing right now.
Yeah, praise be on to Yevon, my man.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You should do shit. Oh, hell no. Get the fuck out.
Oh, shit. Final Fantasy 7. So I remember when the trailer first came out, a bunch of dudes were like fucking mad that Tifa's titties is probably gonna be smaller, and people were conspiracy like that's why they didn't fucking show her because they didn't want us to be mad about titties being smaller.
How are they smaller? Are they smaller?
Yeah,
they're smaller, but they're still pretty big. Like she's still a busty girl.
She's an anime character though. So
bro,
like,
my thing is,
what's that?
What the like? Why do fucking people?
Is this a thing to be mad about?
Exactly.
Like, don't get the wrong idea, my man. Like I like me some tig old bitties. Like she's still a sexy girl. Like she got abs now. That's what the kids like now, ab girls. But
Tifa got abs.
No, nigga, I'm the ab girl guy. Fuck those guys. Those guys just got to this club. Those fucking fakers.
What?
Those fucking casuals.
I was in this club by myself. I was in this club dancing next to these fucking muscular ass bitches by myself. These niggas are posers.
Bro, they was like, that looks like a man. I was like, that bitch look like a broad with guns on her. I'm fucking her.
It just looked like a snack with fucking bazookas. What you talking about?
What are you?
We say
all of a sudden, I need me a strong woman. Fuck you, and everything about you.
Yeah, so I brought it up because apparently, like this decision, the titty size decision, was made by Square Enix's ethics committee.
Ugh.
And like I'm not mad about that. I just find it funny that there's an ethics committee and they had to like go consult someone else on titty size, and I just find the imagery of that to be really fucking funny.
Who like, the fuck are they to have an ethics committee? Didn't they just have Cindy like a mechanic walk around in a brawl the entire fucking game? Who the fuck are they?
We were down with the ethics committee. But
is this the new model for her right here, or is this just some fan made shit?
One.
That's okay.
Yeah, like the new one, she has like I don't know, just look for remake.
Yeah, I'm looking at remake.
That one right there at the top, right there, next to the no, wait, stop.
My bad. Go back.
Oh wait, no, go down. The second row.
Oh, okay, second row right here. This one.
Second row right there to the left.
This one.
Farthest left. That one. That's remake.
Okay, I need to see her actual body though. That's like.
Maybe if you watch the trailer, it wouldn't be an issue. In fact,
what?
The trailer should be playing right now.
I didn't get any footage of that. I'll probably do that in post though.
It's not that deep, bro.
It's not. I just thought it was funny that there's an ethics committee at Square Enix.
Yeah, that's actually.
I'm with you on it. Yeah, who the fuck are they? Like seriously.
Like I work at a like, well, not currently, but like in the past at like a regular ass bullshit office, and I could like imagine seeing the fucking titty fucking conference email saying it's gonna be at 10 a.m. Here's what's going to be discussed. Please, if you have any further questions or concerns, please see Jen and in HR. And that idea is just really funny to me.
Go see Jen in HR.
Oh, speaking of shit that's like really funny to me. Did we ever fucking talk about how they made the fucking Mortal Kombat people watch like butchers and stuff?
What? What the fuck? What?
No, okay. They made them watch fucking snuff films and shit like that in order to understand how the body breaks and rips apart. And
what the fuck?
Like
hold on. I'm sorry. Like, they what?
Yeah, there was a guy who straight up couldn't look at his dog the right way.
Hold on. I need to hear this story because I didn't hear this at all.
The artists and stuff that work at I don't think it's Midway.
No, I think it is Midway.
I think it's Activision now.
Yeah.
No, Midway is the
Like-
development team of.
Well, like I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter.
No, it's whoever the current. So because remember they gave.
It's NetherRealm. It's never. I think my bad. Midway doesn't exist anymore. I think it's NetherRealm.
You might be. I think it is NetherRealm.
Yeah. Yeah. So one of the artists like went to, and this is old news, but I think it's. I still want to mention it. This is one of the things that I missed when I wasn't here. So one of the artists goes to Kotaku like, yeah, man, I've been, fucking diagnosed with PTSD because, we had to watch a bunch of like very violent videos, and you just walk in and you see a guy watching a video of like pigs dying and shit. And again, this fucking what are they? Well, their name's not Activision. The company, the ones. Do they have a snuff film budget? Like, do they have,
wait, what do you mean a snuff film
they have
budget?
snuff film workshops and shit.
like to procure this, all this information.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, never mind. I had to. Oh, my bad. Oh no, the food is here. Hold on. Continue this on. I gotta go grab the DoorDash.
Yeah. So like, does this come up at like the interview stage or like what? Like, so Jim, how do you feel about like more graphic imagery? Oh well, it's fine, no problem. Oh well, great, yeah, because we're currently working on our latest project, an unreleased title in a very famous franchise. I can't mention names just yet. But we're gonna have some people for research purposes watch live videos of animals dying. So
no, fuck that. How do you feel about this? So I need to ask you, how do you feel about this video of from the cartel with this girl getting chopped in half?
Have you seen any of the Saw movies? Because we're going to be watching a lot of those. Those are going to be like on the more tame end of things we're going to see. So on a lighter day it'll be Saw. On a more serious day, which isn't often, we might just have a live person dying, and you'll see the light from a man's eyes just leave.
How do you feel about going to a hospice and staring into the eyes of people fading?
Okay. Man, a lot of the things I have in the notes are I just wanted to bring it up one time and that's it. Bobby, what'd you eat?
I got quesadillas, but I didn't eat it yet.
Oh, thank God! Someone else calls them quesadillas. All right, good.
I mean, Napoleon Dynamite is a great movie. Why not? Well,
Napoleon, you want a quesadilla?
I fucking forgot Napoleon Dynamite existed for a cool minute.
I've been to that town. It's in Idaho. That little town where they filmed it at, it looks exactly how it does in the movie. Like it's still stuck in the 70s or 80s or where the fuck that movie was.
It looks like it's in the middle of nowhere, but it's a place.
Yeah, it is in the middle of nowhere, but it like in terms of like it's the way it looked like it's stuck in time. It actually looks like it's a city stuck in time.
It's actually a society, but it doesn't look like one.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like a society. What did I miss?
Oh, we were just stalling for time by pretending to give an interview for someone at Midway or whatever they're called.
Wait, I missed it. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to come back at that and listen to it.
You'll see it in editing.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. All right. What's up, B? What you gotta say?
That's gonna be a great thing for you to catch on your own.
Oh, that's gonna be golden. All right, so we were like, oh, Nintendo's never gonna fucking release Mother 3, and I personally accept this as a fact.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so sure anymore because Square Enix said, listen up, y'all, you motherfuckers, since literally 1993 or whatever, has been asking for Seiken Densetsu 3. Here you go. They're fucking doing it.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
So like Square Enix,
Ness's game,
like the Mana collection, which is Final Fantasy Adventure on the Game Boy, which is my favorite fucking Game Boy game, and I love it so much. It's the prototype bootleg Zelda, and I love it to death.
Mm-hmm.
Secret of Mana, which I've never played, but it's cool.
I know exactly what we're talking about. Yeah, I have played Secret of Mana.
Wasn't that for was that Game Boy or 3DS?
think it was Game Boy.
All right, I'm sorry, not Game Boy. I remember one of the Mana games was on the handheld.
So,
it was either the DS or the Game
Secret
Boy.
of Mana was a Super Nintendo game. You're probably thinking of Sword of Mana. Which
Sword of Mana. That's what it was.
Yeah,
That's what I did. That's what I did play. Probably you're probably no Secret. Yeah. Wait, which one? Which one had? Nah, you know what? You're right. It was Secret of Mana.
I've never played any.
There are like a lot of Mana games. Like it's been going. Like it started as a Final Fantasy spinoff and just became its own thing.
So how do you like reference those series? Is it the Mana series or is it just the Mana series? Like you know how there's the Tales series.
It's the Mana series.
Okay.
Like all of them say something of Mana. We just call them Mana.
Yeah, you just get rid of the and just say Mana. Okay, so it's the Mana series.
Yeah, like in my heart, it will always be like Final Fantasy Gaiden because I think the first one was called Final Fantasy Gaiden. But that's a relic of the past that nobody will ever reference, and I love it so much. But more importantly, the third game was never released in English. Like people fucking love Secret of Mana. It's right up there with like Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger, etc. Mm-hmm. And they just never brought it to English. And then they just said, yeah, fuck it. Let's put it on the Switch.
YOLO, nigga.
Yeah, let's just translate this bitch.
It's on the Switch?
$40. It's a little bit of a high price, but I'll take it. I guess.
Square Pixel game. They got me fucked up.
Like, Square knows you're going to spend that money, though. That's the thing about it.
Yeah, like, Square Enix loves fucking getting you for those fucking JRPG rigs.
I mean, like you said like earlier, that's just kind of a standard. Like you said this before in past podcasts, but like that's kind of like just a kind of like not a standard, but like that's just what to be expected in like business practices of video game companies.
I can sort of justify it in my head. It's like, all right, me, a dumb fucking idiot, I would pay $10 for Final Fantasy Adventure, and I guess I'd pay $10 for Secret of Mana. But I guess I'd also pay $20 for an official release of a game that hasn't like been translated. Well, it's been fan translated, but like officially translated. Like they turned around and did all the work to get it into English and then released it.
Hey, but, keep going. I'm gonna take a I'm gonna like run off break. Coming right back.
Do Dodge thing, taking a dump.
Everyone's taking breaks in this. This is a broken up ass podcast. Also,
in fact, viewers, just go poop right. You can poop too.
I mean,
but take us with you.
Yeah, you can do it.
Dude, if we don't have to take a break. I'm like literally getting.
We are literally not taking a break.
That they can also take a break, but keep the podcast going. Like, take us with you into the rest.
Yeah, I mean,
exactly
the viewers.
Yeah, I mean, anyone can really do it. Like, you can do it. Will okay, I'm looking at an ad right now. I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm looking at an ad right now for this Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones winter is coming, right? I guess this is a mobile game or something.
What is that? That looks kind of good.
It looks good. That looks good to you? You can see that look good. Like they're not showing any gameplay.
Right.
All they're doing is just showing the fucking people posing. Like you, kind of good to me. You play as Sansa. What the fuck can you do as Sansa?
They cracked the whip on those Chinese people for this one. That's all I can say. If I ever look at a mobile game and I think it's good, like just off top, and I'm like, I don't even see gameplay, that means something.
Like, wow, they really fucking beat those slaves to get this one.
You know, here's the thing. There are some mobile games. I mean, I've been thinking about, Brandon knows this, but what's up, Bo? My cat just came in here and started meowing at me. But I've been thinking about...
man.
So what?
This podcast is a mess.
Every podcast is a mess, man. I don't even try.
Can you fucking name me one podcast that is not a mess that we've ever done?
Literally one. Name one podcast that we've done.
I'm into it. I'm just talking shit.
Fair, reasonable.
Yeah, there you
go. See, really, Great Malvers is saying what the viewers are also thinking. He's saying this podcast is fucking shit. You guys are fucking idiots. Like, I'm just here laughing at y'all making public idiots of yourself. Honestly.
But if you're listening to this, and you're not one of the three people who are on this podcast right now, who's the real idiot?
Oh, well, man. Who's really fucking up?
You know,
hit that like button and subscribe.
Fucking like off tops. The people that are not idiots are people that, I guess, ring that stupid fucking bell.
I mean,
apparently we have to tell people to do now.
To be honest, you're right. The people who hit that bell button right down below are just clearly smart people. They think ahead. They be like, hey, you know what? I like this podcast. I want to hear more of it. I want to be the first person to listen to this podcast soon as that bell, like soon as it's uploaded. So they hit that bell because they're fucking geniuses.
Subscribe, like. You'll be a real fucking Chad if you subscribe to this channel.
What the fuck is a Chad? What the fuck is it? Oh wait, that's the opposite of an incel, right?
It's the opposite of an incel.
Okay. Yeah.
Or if you're a woman, then a Stacy is apparently the woman version of Chad.
Hell no, that's Stacy.
Yeah, like see when it's Stacy and Chad, now it just sounds like
white boys.
You'll be a white person.
But yeah, it was just like a Chad. I mean, I know a black Chad, so I could deal. Like, I don't think I've ever met a non-white Stacy before. Like, not even a Hispanic Stacy.
Well, like a Chad and a Stacy, like before, like the Chad incel meme. Chad and Stacy sound like a semi-fit but really preppy Beverly Hills guy.
That sounds like the high. Yeah, that definitely sounds like the high school jock couple. The captain of the football team and the fucking leader of the cheerleading squad. It's Chad. It's Stacy. Oh my god, that homecoming king and queen.
But now Chad is like a cool dude, like a Kamina from Gurren Lagann or something. So you'd be one of them. My point is fucking subscribe. And also look at Willie's art, too. The Instagram in the description. He does art. That's what he does. That's why he's here.
Also, wait, did he come back yet?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, I'm definitely going to need the link to all your fucking shit and everything at the end of it so I can put it in.
I ain't got a lot yet. You play... Hey, dude, if you ever want to make some... Nigga, I have 141 games on my Steam.
Cool. I can't record a lot of gameplay off my laptop just because my laptop isn't super powerful. But like any retro type game,
when did you get your laptop?
It's relatively new. I got it this year.
Okay, you got it this year. I got my laptop 4 or 5 years ago. Me and Josh were recording whole fucking streams of League of Legends.
League is something different, but I see what you're saying. Okay, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what, like we were recording big shit too. We're talking hellish shit. We were like dumbass stuff. Okay, one game we were beating the fuck out of these kids, and every time we killed them, we kept saying, "Put them in a coffin, dumbass shovelware."
Dumbass shovelware, nigga.
I have little recordings of me and Josh running around being like, "Nigga, subscribe." If you like getting beat down like this, don't subscribe to ShovelWare Podcast to get a 15% discount on Grubhub.
Bro, we gonna get taken down for false advertisement. Literally, false advertising bullshit.
Speaking of false advertisement, so I don't think Bobby got around to breaking into anyone's houses last week and stealing your teeth. We will try to get to that.
How the fuck did you remember that? How the hell did you remember that little ass like side reference from what last
Bobby,
episode?
These weird, extremely macabre tangents are my favorite thing, and I look forward to them every single fucking week.
Do you write them down to call back?
I don't write them down, but I mean to.
Okay.
Brandon inspires me for this too. Like, me and him were talking shit, and then he came at you. Mm-hmm. Let's sacrifice somebody in the Discord, man. Come on, let's get a little voodoo doll of them.
Oh shit, we haven't killed anyone in the Discord yet.
Even if I'm the first one. Matter of fact, I want to be the first one. I want to be like a martyr.
What the fuck? What the? What the? I just like how fucking enthusiastic you were. Like, man, we need to sacrifice somebody. Matter of fact, sacrifice me first, bro. I'm down for that shit. I'm down for the cause, bro. I want to die for this shit.
I actually have a Halloween cult hood in my closet. Like, my webcam floods, so I can't put it on right now. But yeah, like, we'll get like a couple of Hey,
call back to last episode, Brandon. You need to be a fucking streamer.
If I get a webcam, we should all record like that.
I'm down. Also, well, like if you and Josh are recording gameplay, if y'all just playing League, why don't y'all fucking upload that shit to YouTube?
Huh?
Why don't y'all upload that to YouTube? Like,
because I have all of the FLVs and I need to send him half of them so he can go through. Because we were just gonna make like a highlight channel. We were gonna make something.
Do it.
Well,
I think you should do it.
I don't. How about this? I'm super down to do it. I don't know how down Josh is.
Oh well, you already got the files for it, so.
Bam.
Well, I already got the files, but I'm not just gonna take his fucking like.
Talk to him about
likeliness, you know.
Talk to him about it. Like I'm pretty fucked. Like Josh has been on a couple of podcasts, and all he did was just sit in the background talking and like chiming. He called me a cuck on my own podcast. Like I have that fucking video recording of like it was me, him, Brandon, Nigel, and Alonzo, and this nigga called me a cuck on the podcast.
That fool has no idea that black people can't be cucks.
That's a damn lie. If you allow your woman to fuck another man, you're cool with it. And if she does it in front of you, especially if she does it in front of you, you're a cuck. It doesn't matter what race you are.
Well, Bobby, if you Google black cuck, well, I'm not going to. But hypothetically, if you did, it would all be black guys doing the cucking, not being the cuck.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Yeah, the black guy is always the bull. I know the stereotype. Fuck the Pornhub stereotype. You allow your woman to get fucked right in front of you.
Hey, I'm into it.
Yeah, you look at that. He into it.
Will's
a cuck. Will's a cuck.
No. I'm into the black bull thing. Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just like, oh, you're gonna say I'm a sexual deviant? Oh, you mad? Okay, fine, whatever.
Wow, Willie, are you trying to imply that you're not a Christian?
Hail Satan?
Yeah, hell say. Hey, you know what? I was at the gym earlier today, right?
Hail Satan.
I was at the gym earlier today, and I don't know if y'all ever go to the gym, but like sometimes we go to the gym, you're on a treadmill or whatever. They have the TVs up top, and they have like random news shows or soap operas or music videos, or we're just randomly playing on TV. And I was listening to my music. I wasn't even paying attention to the TV, and then I looked up and I saw this thing that said Mexican mega church in crisis, and then said "Hell Satan" in quotations, like "Hell Satan." I'm like, what? And I'm looking at it like I'm like jogging. I'm like, what the fuck happened in Mexico, man? And I'm like, you know what? I don't even care. That had nothing to do with anything, but you know, Hell Satan.
I want that to be the first 10 minutes of a live action Shin Megami.
What?
Like a fucking mega church in crisis. Hail Satan.
You ever played Shin Megami Tensei? Nocturne?
Yes.
Oh well, you already know. It just kind of starts off going, "Hey guys, the world ended. Hell's here."
Isn't that every Shin Megami Tensei game? Everyone I've known.
Some of them wait on it a little bit.
Like, what was that one for the DS? I think. Yeah, I think it was for the DS.
Definitely slammed its head into it.
Like in Shin Megami Tensei 4, it was actually really cool because the world ended a long ass fucking time ago, but you just don't fucking know about it because you're just chilling on top of the world for whatever.
What do you mean on top
And
of
then
the
you
world?
go to hell.
Wait, how do you?
So one fine day, God said, "Listen up, I'm tired of all these sinners, these fucking cuck sinners. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck. Let's just build a fucking wall. Let's build a wall."
A literal wall. I'm hella mad. It is just a fucking wall.
Wait, God just pulled a Trump?
Yes. Yeah, he literally pulled a Trump. He built a fucking wall, and by wall, I mean like also a ceiling, on top of Tokyo, and just says, "Fuck it, all of Japan, I'm building a big-ass fucking wall up." And this said, all right, I'm just going to put my cool bros on top of it. All the chill dudes, they're going to be in it, and we're going to make the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado, where it's going to be all 1300s all the fucking time.
It's always going to be feudal Japan.
It's always, except for, like, they're all, like, Japanese people in Japan with names like Ben and Charles and stuff.
So God is trolling?
Oh, God's a fucking... God in Shin Megami Tensei is a...
He's a what?
Like, imagine, like, the most cartoonishly militant atheist you could think of.
Uh-huh.
Like, what their depiction of God is, and that's Shin Megami Tensei God.
Hold on. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, hold on. I'm sorry. My bad.
What'd you do?
Edgelording himself, God.
I had the video playing in the background.
God. Boy, we sure do fucking mention incels a lot on the show.
You do. I don't even think about those motherfuckers.
I think that time I fucking shot you like a billion fucking texts like, Bobby, these people need fucking help. I think that just stuck with me.
Wait, when was that? That was a while ago. Wasn't it?
This was like a while ago where I went on like the fucking incel Reddit before it got taken down and just started reading the comments. Like, wow,
Wait,
man, these
hold
people...
on, wait. What the fuck? Leave the incel alone. Why they take down the incel Reddit?
Because it was kind of becoming a little bit of a
cesspool.
A little bit, like on top of just
it's a
being
weird six circle.
Yeah, like on top of just being incels, they're also like actively fucking hating women and black people and stuff. And it's like, okay, that's a little much.
What the fucking? There's black incels. What they gotta hate on blacks for?
Well, yeah, that's the thing about it is that like
There's Asian incels
like
too.
In
Yeah.
threads, hey guys, don't be racist to your fellow incels, okay? We're all incels in this together.
Oh my
Nah, man, that nigga's a Chad because he's a nigga.
That's what a lot of them were fucking saying. Like, oh, I was born a tiny white guy. How come I couldn't have been born black? And then a black incel would go, hey, man, I'm an incel too. And like every fucking thread, they'd have to like say, hey guys, let's not be racist. You know, we're all just incels here.
So we need unification even in the incel community.
I'm not joking, by the way. This is real. The threads were just full of so much fucking negativity. It made me so fucking mad. I got up, I made a fucking salad, and went to the goddamn gym.
That's how it is on neighborhood.
I hate cats.
Like I just start cleaning my room.
Like,
Why?
These dudes not fucking taking care of themselves just made me so goddamn mad. I just started taking care of myself. I just said, fuck it, I'm going to the gym. These guys are fucking pissing me off.
Guys,
What's up?
fucking video games.
This
Oh,
is a
ShovelWare
video game podcast allegedly.
Podcast allegedly.
Yeah.
Pokemon Sword and Shield. Let's go.
Fuck that game. I don't even know anything about it other than the fact that
Yeah,
stupid
so
ass
a bunch
wolf.
of people were fucking like butthurt that like they're not gonna have literally all 1,000 fucking Pokemon in the game. I'm just like, oh,
That's crazy though, because some people have actually put a lot of hours. Like they're like they call it the Poke Jail now, nigga.
I'm kind of confused. I'm actually the Pokemon.
Like, he laughed at that because he knows it's real.
But like, why? Okay, I don't understand why. I understand why they probably did. No, actually, no, I don't understand because it's on the Switch now. Like they have more memory to run with. Why is it all 1,000 Pokemon? I mean, that's a lot, but they should have prepared this.
So my
prepared
guess
for this.
is, and someone in the comments, really like seriously correct me on this one if I'm wrong, but so I'm 99% sure for the first couple of months for Sun and Moon being out, you couldn't bring in like old Pokemon. Like you couldn't get the national decks for a couple of months. And you just didn't have the option to import older Pokemon. And I'm guessing, Bobby, why are you anime flipping me off?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just every now and then I just do weird shit on camera. You just caught me.
He just does the fucking classic pull your eyelid down anime thing.
That nigga was acting like Naruto. He was acting like an anime protagonist just now.
Man.
He was being a young anime protagonist.
Hey, how the fuck is that an
like
insult?
a senpai.
Who made that an insult? Like, how is this an insult?
I don't know.
I mean,
Like,
how was a middle
Oh,
finger
I wanna
insult?
see Cat's
But-
here,
Pokemon
and
just
I want to
kinda-
go say hi.
Like,
I don't know.
It's Cat's here, and I want to go say hi.
Do your thing, bro.
yeah, like that just kind of became like the fucking. I guess that's the anime version. Got on, and all the other anime did it. It's right up there with like, with like big headed screaming and like big sweat drops to me.
It is though. Like you're right. It's kind of up there, but I think I've seen it in live action though. Like they do it in live action shit, too.
Probably.
I just don't understand. Like, is that an actual thing in Japan?
Well, I'm guessing it's one of those exaggerated things that like maybe little kids might do, and then when you see it, you go, "Oh shit! I haven't even thought about that since I was like 8."
Maybe I don't know. Let's actually talk about video games. What are we gonna talk about today?
Oh yeah, I was talking about Pokemon. So you fucking cut me off, flipping me off with your anime face.
Well, I wasn't flipping you off. I was flipping off technically the world, dick.
Oh, yeah. Fuck off, viewers.
Anyway, what were you
All
saying?
right.
About
Okay.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
So I think for like the first couple months of Sun and Moon being out, you couldn't bring in your old Pokemon. So I'm guessing what they probably did was just said, "Fuck it, we'll add in the other Pokemon in like a couple of months," which I am basically fine with. Like I honestly don't think Nintendo would just make a Pokemon game without putting all the Pokemon in.
I guess
But
that
I
makes
do
sense.
think that they would like release it and just say, play the main game. We'll bring in the rest of them later on because do we really, really need fucking Tangela right now?
Yes. Yes. I'm
I
main
think
Tangela.
so. I don't know what's going to happen because there's a difference between the two games, Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon Stadium, right?
Like
From
Yeah. From like you took the GameCube game?
no,
days?
they are two different games. They are
yeah.
two different games.
Oh.
From my understanding, the way it happens is the reason they won't have all of the Pokemon is because they have way too many animations or something like that. Like there's too many frames loading up, right? So
Yeah, like there are too many custom animations that they have to make. So they
I mean,
said,
but they're
"Oh,
not all running. They're not all running all at once, and those animations should carry over because they're all in Sun and Moon, right? They're using the same character models.
you're probably
No,
gonna be using like the same models that they were using from Sun and Moon, but just polished." I'm
no, they
guessing.
won't be. That's the thing.
But they already have the animations, though. I mean, it may not be the same.
I know what you're saying. I'm saying that they're not using it. That's what, from my understanding, what's going on.
But like, why not though?
Like based
Are
on
they
what I've
just starting over?
about the game,
Are they
like, it looks
reanimating?
like they're using like the same model, but they have to like heavily change it because it's going to be on the Switch now.
But like,
So,
but is it
okay.
though? Like,
I brought up Pokemon Stadium and I brought up Pokemon Coliseum. Pokemon Coliseum was loading up all of its animations. It wasn't loading like together. It was loading up separately. That's why it was slower. Or I think it's the other. I think it's the other way around. But
Coliseum. That's the one on the
whichever one-
GameCube, right? That's the GameCube game.
I think so. Would one of them would like so? Say you attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of having that that model do animations, it would cut the scene, go to another scene, summon a new model, do the thing instead of make that one model do all of those things and just move the camera.
Yeah, so we had to load in a whole new model just to do the animation, and then reload the old model just to be in like the same standing position.
Basically, yeah, like all of the animations are different. They're not all the same model.
I'm pretty sure they did that out of technical reasons because that was on that was on the GameCube. We talking about the Switch
yeah,
stuff.
Like what Pokemon games do, like starting from Coliseum and
and I'm pretty sure this game is running off the same engine that Breath of the Wild was running off of.
No, I think this is. I'm almost sure this is a different one. I don't know. I don't know this because I didn't look it up. I was listening to a podcast that was going deep into it.
So I've been sort of staying on top of it. It looks like they're doing what they're doing for every Pokemon game, where each Pokemon will have like some number of like stock actions that it does.
Right.
Yeah, like and every single attack animation are just like their own custom assets and moves. So
yes,
if we had like 1,000 Pokemon, right? So let's assume that every Pokemon, they can't just be in a fucking T-pose all the time, but that's stupid. So let's assume that they all need some idle movement. They need a physical attack movement. They need like a walking scene. They need, let's assume that every Pokemon has about 20 animations, right?
But
so that's like 20 fucking thousand things they need to animate. So I'm sympathetic if they're like, all right, listen, man.
But those animations already exist, though. Like, I get that, but it's not like they have to
they're moving it to the Switch. They have to like.
They still have the skeletons though. First off, it's Nintendo. Nintendo can pay any amount of money to get the shit done.
But
so like what you're saying,
how much you pay for it, you still need to like have the people actually do it. And
not just that. Like scaling is really like. So with programming, like it's like scaling, right? Like you use a certain amount of code for this game. And this game has mostly been mobile its entire fucking life. They're putting this on a stronger console now. They have to allocate that memory, and they have to do things with that. And when they realize how much shit is happening in that game, they realize like we're not gonna put all that shit in there.
But see, it's not like this is like some.
They might not even have a. They
but like,
might not even have a fucking sky because the clouds are all the same cloud.
Well, I mean, I get what you're saying, but one, they're professionals, so I'm pretty sure they know what the hell they're doing.
That don't mean shit. This is Pokemon. Don't nobody.
Let me finish.
Game Freak is a subsidiary of Nintendo. They don't really fuck with them.
Yes, they are, but at the same time, it's fucking Nintendo. Like, it's Nintendo. They've been around for like.
We're not talking about Nintendo.
But no, we're talking about Pokemon. Pokemon is Nintendo. Like Game Freak is a developer. Pokemon is Nintendo.
Right now, load up Pokemon right now. You don't see Nintendo off tops, nigga. You see Game Freak.
Yes, I'm aware of who Game Freak is, and I'm aware they're a second party company.
Game Freak, basically, they're like the Cowboys of Nintendo. Like they take the money and be like, fuck your rules. Like that. This has been going on forever now with them. Like
I wouldn't say that they're definitely not the. I mean, they're more like the side bitch. They're more like the side bitch of Nintendo. Like they still do what Daddy wants, but every now and then they fuck a little their own little piece.
They are privateers of Nintendo.
Like I said, nigga, they are their mercs, nigga.
Yeah. Well, you know. What? I was a little confused when you said side bitch, but no, now it makes sense. Like, you know, Game Freak does spend a lot of time on Nintendo's couch.
They're Nintendo's side.
I
was thinking about
take orders almost. Like,
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's their Nintendo side bitch. They do what Daddy wants, but they can actually go off and do whatever the fuck they actually want to do. But
actually, I think Nintendo is the majority share.
I mean, I know they're the majority share, but they also, but not too long ago, they made a game that was on multiple consoles that wasn't just Nintendo. Like after they made Pokemon.
You know, like that aside, I think what Willie's sort of getting at is, for programming reasons, like even though they don't have to make all that code from scratch, they do have to make a lot of it over using what they already did as a template.
Exactly, like and that take you not just that. They are creating fresh shit. They're not just using the animations from the last.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they're just copy and pasting. What I'm getting at is the fact that like I just don't in terms of the workload and animations, like unless they're reanimating some shit, like reanimating or just adding or adding more animation. Like that's where
like they probably are like generally each Pokemon game does have more animations from the previous one. And adding like even a single animation.
If they're adding, I don't really pay attention to the animation in the Pokemon game. Like once they were 3D models and they were physically moving, I stopped caring about the actual animations themselves. So I haven't noticed if they added more animations or not. But it does make sense though, because more hardware you can do more things.
Like for example, with Pokemon Let's Go. How every Pokemon had like a walking animation that they didn't before because Pokemon don't do a lot of walking around.
But see, that's another thing because I specifically remember them saying and when they did that for Pokemon Go, they specifically said that shit was going to carry over to the main series games. Hell, in fucking Pokemon.
So that's 150 of them. What about the other 850?
But then, okay, what was that fucking game that just came out? Let's Go Eevee and whatchamacallit, Pikachu?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I was actually talking about actual Pokemon. But wait, they didn't have the entire roster in that game? I didn't actually play it, so I don't know.
So in Pokemon Let's Go, there's only the 150 and like 2 other ones that are new. And every single Pokemon has a fairly complicated walking cycle, and like, you know, you have to do that.
But my question is like they don't have the entire roster. That's what I'm asking.
No.
Okay.
No, they have 150.
Well, then that does make a little bit more sense now. If they're going to put because now they actually do have to add the walking animations for Pokemon that didn't actually have walking animations. So. Now I can kind of understand the workload type of thing. I mean, maybe it's more complicated than just walking animations, but still, like...
Well, like, there are probably, like, a bunch of other small animations, like a Pokemon needs to react to getting pet or something. like even if it's small, you still have to replicate that for like 1,000 other Pokemon.
Do you think they're gonna release like Pokemon out like a season pass? Like this
I
this
don't know if
season we
they're gonna do
got
it in
like 20 more
Pass, but I
Pokemon.
do think they're gonna say, "Hey guys, we're updating the Pokemon bank or whatever. Now you can import your other Pokemon 6 months later because we finally fucking finished getting the other ones
Yeah,
in there."
no, I know that. I think they're going to do that. I mean, I know they're going to do that. Eventually, they're going to just do
I
that.
know they're
but
not gonna do that
They are going to do
because
that.
that I don't know why that memory don't transfer. I don't know why. I know that. I just don't. It just that data don't work.
I'm pretty sure it's going to transfer. It's Nintendo. Like
They've
Nintendo.
done it every other
I,
time. This time they're calling it Poke Jail.
I mean, like, wasn't that the whole point of the Poke Bank is to avoid all this shit in the first fucking place?
You know, like it would be kind of weird for them to say, "Hey guys, we're gonna make a whole new system transfer," but for like half of them, you're never gonna be able to transport them ever. Like it doesn't really make.
That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't
like,
make sense for them to do that. Yeah, like what you said, forever.
I don't think this is for us anymore.
I mean, it's not, but like Nintendo,
it's not like they rebooted Pokemon though. They're not like they still exist.
Yeah, like
it doesn't
if
make
they're
sense.
at a point where they honestly said, "Listen, guys, we can't keep doing this," they would probably keep doing stuff like Let's Go, where you know exactly why there's only 150 Pokemon, like
right.
in story justification.
Like,
yeah, I'm with Brandon on that. Yeah,
like for me, it would sort of be like Disney saying, "Oh shit, guys, we don't have enough money to put Goofy in." Well, I believe they didn't have enough money or time even to put Goofy in today.
I wouldn't believe that shit at all. If Disney ever said, "Oh guys, we don't have enough money," I'm calling bullshit. Calling bullshit.
Kingdom Hearts came out and they said we didn't have enough money to put Goofy in.
I could believe that because it's Square. I think Square is.
But wouldn't that be fucking wild though?
I mean, I guess so. Yeah, that would be.
That's what I was getting.
Yeah,
at.
yeah.
That would be shit. Like, sorry guys, we couldn't get the rights to have Goofy in.
No, that wouldn't even make any sense. Like, we can't get the rights. Like, what the fuck is Kingdom Hearts? This nigga's just like one of your main sidekicks. The hell you mean you don't have the rights for Goofy?
I think we're at a point where we can start ditching these Final Fantasy guys. Have we thought about ditching these fucking Disney assholes too?
Hey, I mean, not all of them, but I can live without having downloaded Goofy as your partner.
You know what? I actually know. You know why I say? You know what? Fuck that. They're not gonna let you transfer, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Damn, nigga, you still on this? We moved over to fucking Kingdom Hearts.
No. I just thought about it. No, I was thinking. I was like, no, this is a goofy idea, and I already knew why, but I'm not gonna let you transfer because I said this game isn't for us. They're trying to get kids to play this game. They're not gonna let you unbalance the meta.
You know they don't give a fuck about meta. They gave us Mega Garp.
That's what I'm saying. They're not gonna let you have
what the fuck is a Mega
Dragonite
Garp?
meta.
A Mega? We said Mega Garp?
No,
Yeah.
They're not gonna let you have 6 Dragonite. Period. They're not gonna let you do none of the crazy shit we used to do.
All right. Willie. All right, I tell you what. And this is me sort of trying to say it and make it more spicy for the people at home.
What?
If the next Pokemon game comes out, not this one, the next one, and by then we don't have every single fucking Pokemon, and I'm stealing this idea from another Magic the Gathering show.
Okay.
I will let you throw a pie in my face live on the show.
I'm hella mad. Shut the fuck. Because you know what?
I'm hella down for this. It's recorded. I am down for that shit.
I mean, I'm not gonna do it, but I'll take that. Like, I'd feel bad for it, but
no, man.
Just if
hurl
what?
it,
If the
bro.
people see it,
like a haymaker. Just throw it right at his face.
Then we'll do it and we'll yell out like we're in Gladiator. Are you not entertained?
I think to make it extra good, it has to be like a real.
I'll make my mom bake the pie and all the shit.
It's gonna be a real pie. It can't be hot though. I don't want it in my face. It has to be a real pie, not like cream.
No, nigga, it'll be real pie. It'll be good pie.
We're gonna go to Nations.
Yeah.
No, I'll make my mom make it. It'll be awesome.
It'll
be homemade pie. It'll look like a cartoon pie and all the shit.
Well, I'm sorry. My bad. We need to actually talk about video games on this non-video game.
Well, okay, we'll talk about other video games.
Oh no. We need to get back on to talk about. We was talking about Pokemon. My bad. Fuck.
No, I was just saying. I just think like they're not gonna allow us
There we go. That's why we were going. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just not because the dude said, Masuda said, like,
who?
This is about keeping a power balance.
Who said it?
I don't believe that. I just feel like they didn't fucking finish the animation.
Wait, but like who?
Yeah, I don't believe it either. Like,
who's
there's
the dude
a part
that
of
said
me
it?
that, like, the programmer side of me is saying, like, they didn't do all the work.
But who said it though? You said someone said it.
Matsuda, the dude that makes Pokemon or directs it.
He said what?
I'm gonna send you the quote.
Oh, like when people are like, "Hey, how come all the Pokemon aren't?" Oh, to keep it balanced.
I could believe you that, like, okay.
That sound like corporate speak to me.
Put his quote in here. I guess I'll read it.
Yeah,
in previous games that worked with Pokemon Bank service, you were able to, for example, in Sun and Moon, bring over any Pokemon. My computer keeps going to sleep because I'm smart. Even if they weren't in the Alolan Pokedex. At Game Freak, we spent a lot of time thinking about what was the best way to move forward. Really preserving the quality of the different Pokemon while also count the battles, balance, etc. Having so many different Pokemon available, all within a limited development time, so we don't want to keep the fans waiting too long for every new entry in the series. So after a lot of discussion, we decided to go in a new direction. So I'm going to take that as, yeah, we couldn't get all 1,000 of these bitches in there. You're just going to get the main game. The rest of them, you'll get them, later, because we're probably going to use them later.
No, I hear what you're saying. That you think the Pokebank is going to be forever.
Not the bank. I think they're making a new one that works like the Pokebank, but on the Switch.
Oh, well, I just don't think that they are, like I said, I don't think that they are going to allow us to continue dominating this world the way that we have.
Oh, well, I think of it sort of like how...
I don't think Nintendo cares.
Well,
I sort of think of it like...
You don't play Pokemon.
I don't. You're right. You're right. I don't, but I don't think Nintendo actually cares.
So I sort of think of this kind of like... My reasoning is sort of like how I think Persona 5 is the thing that's going to eventually let Shin Megami Tensei 5 live. Because, they might not want to make every single demon for a Shin Megami Tensei game, but they're probably going to want to make those assets in general for a Persona game that they can then later on use if they want to make another Shin Megami Tensei game. So I figure Nintendo probably wants to make all those assets work eventually.
But I'm saying the asset flip it takes up too much energy. Like, or not energy, like it's doing too much. It's fucking up the game somehow.
I'm guessing what they probably meant was like having a game where literally every single fucking Pokemon is in there wouldn't be a very fun play experience, because you might be like waiting on playing or getting your Trapdoor or whatever, and you have to wait until almost the end of the game, which is kind of lame. But if there are only a couple of hundred Pokemon instead of almost 1,000, that's a little easier to deal with. Like, oh, cool, all my favorites aren't at the end of the fucking game.
Nah, like, I'm looking at it from when I took Pokemon seriously, when I started taking Pokemon seriously, it was really trippy that
words to say out loud. When I started taking Pokemon,
I didn't even think about what I was saying before I said it.
You already said it, bro. It's already on the internet.
So I'm gonna just keep going. It was really weird that everybody could just fucking scrape me and tell me why they were fucking scraping me. And it was like, oh, you're EVs, you don't have any special abilities, you're not running motherfucking stockpile, you don't have a Pokemon with Meteor Crush or whatever the fuck that Dragon Rush or some shit. You don't have a Pokemon with Dragon Rage. It was just all this crazy shit that, like, and I was like, nigga, there are 600 Pokemon. There's hella Pokemon. There's hella Pokemon. Yeah. And then out of nowhere, I was like, I think I get it. I want a Blastoise with Aqua Jet. And now I'm EV trading. I'm breeding Pokemon. I am and this is over 3 or 4 games. So
I have absolutely no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about.
I know what he's talking about, but I'm also thinking like, I don't give like the meta, like a Pokemon game's meta will kind of evolve on its own, with mostly having new Pokemon to round out like what constitutes the best, because that's kind of how games with that kind of backlog work, like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Stop acting like they didn't make a whole type for a fucking just a dominant meta.
Well, they did it to keep, like, dragons were objectively the best type.
I didn't even say the names.
So is Pokemon. Why? Who you gonna get sued for saying the dragon types are the best type?
No. But I'm saying, like, he already knows, like, that's how fucked up that shit was.
I mean, yeah,
like, it's just kind of true that, you know, even though at the beginning it was cool that dragons were the best type, now we're at a point to where there are so many cool Pokemon, it's kind of lame that dragons are just the best one. Or
that
for
my
Dragonite
play, like, come out and try.
If Pokemon would have ended after Generation 2, there would be no need for a fairy type.
So anyway, what about that motherfucker that did a super duper racist that fit black chick from Pokemon?
Yeah, I know. Fuck this nigga Bobby. Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. Damn. That nigga's crazy. He lost his mind.
So
like,
I was looking at this.
A bunch of dudes posting like fan art of that black chick from Pokemon, but colored white. And you know those guys are fucking
so
babies.
Here's the one. I've been looking at the comment section of the monkey one, the ones you put in the chat, and this is my bad. I ruined your joke, but look at this fuck. This is one of his. This is one of the replies to this shit. Look at that.
Good fucking lord.
Like I wasn't expecting this to be one of the replies. I was expecting something like that monkey shit.
So
or whatever.
I don't know if it's if the image is on the like in the video right now, or, like for YouTube.
God,
people.
at what cost?
Right.
But like this fucking dude, like among everybody, you know, fucking whitewashing this chick or whatever, right? One dude just post her like as a fucking like chimp. And the fucking comments are some of the choicest shit. I had to go in there and I had to start saving shit. Because some of these are real good.
Some of them are actually kind of good.
Like, there's stuff like, you got a lot of nerves being alive. There's stuff like saying this nigga is just a straight up actual factual honk clown. Those are my favorites, by the way.
I like this one. This is funny.
Like, can they see this on the screen right now?
No, I can't put it on the screen. So
actually
I can. Hold on. I can't. Hold on. I'm about to put it on the screen right now. Hold on. But go ahead.
Like there's some of them saying like, "Oh shit, this is actually just fucking bait," and some of them going, "Nah, this is bait, but it's also just straight up fucking racist bait." And yeah, like this dude put a lot of fucking work into making sure that no girl ever wants to date him because he's just fucking drawing black people as actual fucking chimps, my dude.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't give a fuck, and I'm pretty sure there's some racist ass white women that's definitely down to fuck him. Look how many followers.
You guys know who else doesn't give a fuck?
What's up?
Legendary Disney voice actor Jim Cummings.
Oh shit! Oh, he's the voice of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
He sure is a cool guy, I think, unless we did something awful.
Hold on.
He's actually a really cool guy. I'm gonna tell you about it in a second. He was also Tigger, Mickey.
Oh shit, he was fucking Mickey? Oh
no, he was a Mickey Mouse villain. My bad. He was a Mickey Mouse villain.
Are you on this nigga IDMB right now?
I might as well be.
Wow.
On his IDMB, you find out that nigga was Darkwing Duck.
What? Darkwing Duck?
This guy must be cool.
Bro, he's a fucking super cool guy. He's in the cool guys club.
Yeah, he's a Tigger. I love Tigger.
All right,
he couldn't have did anything wrong. We're just taking right. The fella he is.
According to documents obtained, his wife Stephanie claims that since her divorce, Jim is engaged in physical, sexual, and emotional abuse, including but not limited to death threats, rape, and various sexual deviant behavior forced upon without her consent. Stephanie also notes that Jim is a very successful voice actor. Oh, what? What?
You can't see my face right now, but I was saying I was real hungry before the show, but now I guess I just gotta eat my words, I suppose.
Wait, in the middle of her snitching, She like, yeah, he's a dope ass voice actor though.
Like, could you fucking imagine if all the fucking women Bill Cosby heard, like, Bill Cosby is a fucking monster. We should lock him up, and he did a very good job as America's father.
They was all like, he's fucking hilarious in Huxtables though. Oh, fuck.
Like, listen, like, y'all off tops. If somebody's just being fucking awful, you can just drag that motherfucker through the goddamn mud, dude. Don't even feel bad. Don't feel like you have to go, well, you know, he does do a really good job, and also, you know, he's neo-Nazi. You don't have to say the first part. You can just say, fuck that dude.
That was hella funny. She just like leaned into like, he's a raw ass voice actor. We need to check that shit. I think
Like, is that... Why would you get a lawyer say that? Oh, like, we don't want slander, so just say, he's a pretty good voice actor. On the scale of 1 to 10, 10. As a husband, oh, kill him.
Wait, hold on.
Lock this dude up.
Let me dive through it some more. Okay. She claims to have obtained 2 separate domestic violence restraining orders against the 66-year-old star after an incident when Jim came over to her home and slapped her on the buttocks and forced himself on her in front of her 4-year-old daughter.
Oh no.
Okay. He later came up behind me.
This is all the Winnie the Pooh guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. He later came up behind me, she claims, grabbed my arm, spun me around, and forcefully put his hand on the back of my neck and kissed me while holding me in place against the wall. She says after the...
wait. So worked up about making that joke where I would be really let down. I forgot to say, hey, if y'all don't want to hear about any of that stuff, you just skip ahead like 10 minutes, please.
If you're triggered...
I'm going to burn this podcast to the ground.
Don't worry. We've been trying to do it since day one. And also, I'm sorry if you're triggered, but this is this podcast. We talk about weird shit.
Oh, my God.
I don't mean like, triggered. No, like, if you just don't want to hear about that shit, just skip ahead a few minutes. It's all good.
Yeah, I guess.
Guys, quit being babies. She says after the kiss, Jim asked if she could see him leaking. If she could see him leaking, because that's what I make him do when he touches me.
Okay, actually, no, you might want to skip ahead. This is
burn this man to the ground.
This fucking shit.
Hold on.
Listen,
wait a minute. So wait.
Get on up.
We're
going to have the good old-fashioned shovelware raid on this guy's house, fellas.
The Disney star said he was joking.
The fuck is a shovelware raid?
Stephanie, and then I touched her slightly on the butt.
What the hell is it?
You cannot see my face right now, but you know that face when somebody says something really awful, and you can't quite, like, you heard it, but you haven't processed it yet, so your face hasn't changed expressions yet.
I know, right? Because it's fucking Winnie the Pooh guy.
When did this come out? When did all this happen? Or not all this happened, but when did this come out?
Off, I think.
Oh, okay.
This happened in May, or it's May 10th when I'm.
What happened to him since? Like, I'm pretty sure he got fired from everything.
It's kind of an in progress story.
Okay, so here's my pitch, all right, and this is probably gonna be a solution to a lot of times on the show where we find out a person is bad. And hear me out, I think it's a really good idea. Let's just eat the rich.
No, I'm alright. I'm not a cannibal.
Yeah, like, you know, if you're rich, we're gonna eat you up. You ever see Attack on Titan? It's gonna be like that. We're gonna gobble you up.
You about to do that? I'm not about that life, bro. Human flesh ain't my thing.
Let's make these billionaires obey us.
We're gonna we're just gonna eat them. Like, you ever see that war stuff they have on the internet? It's gonna be like that.
Here's the thing, bro. I'm not down with that for 2 reasons. One, I don't like. Only thing I eat that's like remotely human is pussy, and I don't really actually consume that. I just like have fun licking on it. And two,
you're such a fucking cool bro, huh?
Cool bro. I had to mention that. Hey guys,
that's all. Cool. That's it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. That's one.
All I do is eat pussy all day, bro. Anyway.
I didn't say all day, but I do say I eat pussy, and I have no problem admitting that shit.
Just give you a heads up, shovelware. I eat pussy.
Hey, everyone at home, if you listen to this, me, Mr. B.I. Jones, all of it, just in there. Just don't give two fucks. And back to what I was saying. What were we talking about? See, that I just got hella sidetracked about eating pussy.
Yeah, like so my idea.
I'm sorry.
Just eat the rich. We're gonna gobble them up just like Attack on Titan.
And I'm sorry. Let me finish. And the second reason why I'm not down for this is I don't have plans on being broke my whole goddamn life, bro. So I'm not about like I'm not gonna stay broke just because I'm afraid to get eaten. If we're gonna go down that route, I'm gonna have to turn against my own podcast, and I'm not about that life. So that's just a bad idea. Why you always come up with bad ideas, bro?
Okay, well, Bobby,
Brandon, why you always come up with bad ideas though? Let's talk about that's something real right now.
And you've actually accidentally forced me into a serious zone.
I was joking.
Think a lot of reasons why people let rich people do really fucked up stuff and not call them out on it is because they're thinking somewhere down the line, oh, well, I don't want to call out rich people because I'm going to be rich one day. So I don't want to call out future me.
Fuck them. No.
That's what a lot of people do.
No. No. I'm not saying hold people I'm not saying not to hold people accountable. The nigga is a rapist. Like Bill Cosby was rich. He's a rapist. I've been since day one saying like, yeah, that nigga need to be in jail. And I was on the side that he needs to be in jail. I don't give a fuck that he's black. I don't give a fuck that he's rich. I don't give a fuck the fact that I want to be rich. He did something wrong. He needs to be punished. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying fucking eating the rich just because they're rich. That's just I'm poor. My life is sad. When like no, why him? Why does he have more money than me?
Psycho.
You see like
get on the neighborhood app and see how they're talking about black people in your neighborhood. And
so
then
Bobby,
and like here's the thing. I'm a black.
Like, tell me with a straight face.
In my neighborhood, they're literally in my neighborhood. The one I live in right now, they're like it's 2 black families, and we're moving out. And actually, but no, she's a black woman who's moving in this house now. But she's a black woman. But there's mostly Mexicans and like doctors. Like down the street from where I live is like a doctor, big ass nice house. I don't give
any
2
rich
fuck.
Person, I'm gonna agree with
I don't
Brandon.
give any fuck.
Most rich people need their heads crushed with rocks.
I wouldn't say most. I would say some. I wouldn't say most. There's poor people I know. Fuck that. Fuck that. I know poor people right now on top of my mind, and y'all know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. That nigga need to have his head crushed with a rock right now, and I don't give a damn if he have money or not. So, like, it's not about money.
Okay.
It's not about the money.
Here's a compromise. We're still gonna eat the rich, right? We're still eating them. They're still gonna get ate. We're gonna gobble them up. It's gonna be just like Attack on Titan. We're going to engineer big, scary monsters to just, gobble them up. No. But also, just to make sure we're equal, we're going to get some shitty poor people, and we're going to eat them too. Is that fair? Everybody gets ate.
Yeah, just eat shit. It's just like this. I'm still not down with eating people, but like long as it's equal opportunity, eating evil people, it's cool. Like it doesn't matter what
be more equal for the rich. Like
that's not. But speaking, what the fuck? What kind of fuck? It's going to be more equal for the rich. Like what kind of shit? It's not equal, bro. It's unbalanced. If you just, it's going to be more equal for those guys over there. It's going to be more equal for that side of the fence. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, Bobby, then they'll know what it's like to be poor. We just go over there. We're just gonna gobble them up.
That's assuming that everyone who's rich, that's assuming that everyone who's rich today wasn't poor once, and that's automatically assuming that just because they have money that they're bad people. And I'm gonna say that's not true.
Fine. Tell you what. We're gonna base it off your family's average income. That will determine if you get a.
How about this? How about we just don't worry about the income and worry about what niggas are actually doing? Like again, put like this. Let's actually think about it. Bill Gates. Let's think about it. Bill Gates, a white man, and he's a fucking billionaire. He's in Africa building wells. He's in Africa making piss into drinkable water. R. Kelly, a black man who's also rich, is raping African girls. So.
He's getting Nate.
It doesn't matter. Like they're both rich.
Shit for his block, and he got shot by a snitch.
Who? Who did?
Nipsey Hussle.
What about him?
He was doing cool shit for his block, and he got shot by some dude who was a snitch.
Boom. And was the snitch rich?
No.
Boom.
Well, so something I can believe in actually is that he was paid to do it.
then he wasn't rich. If he got paid to kill someone, he didn't have enough money in the first fucking place.
I started this as a fun haha joke. Bobby made this real. This
Yeah.
So my thought
I did make it real.
is we're gonna get some big Attack on Titan fellas. You know the one. We're gonna go to Congress and we're gonna just gobble them up. Like, have you ever played that game Rampage? We're gonna gobble them up. We're gonna eat those rich.
See, now you
Eat the rich 2019.
See, now you're talking about eating up government figures, and I'm just down for that. Period. They're all fucking
rich.
quick.
You know they're rich,
No,
right?
it's not even about the rich. They're just government figures. Like, fuck them all.
And rich.
With the exception of Obama, he's the only one I really like. Everyone else, they can just, even Clinton. I don't give a damn about Clinton.
Actually, Bernie's fine. We're not gonna eat Bernie.
Bernie cool, and Andrew Yang.
It is that white people do not understand equity, and they have all of the privilege. They don't understand what it is like to be a young black boy.
That was really good. That was really good.
People that we're not gonna eat. So I think we should not eat Tony Hawk's. Tony Hawk's is fine. He seems cool.
Tony Hawk actually does seem pretty fucking cool.
You know what's like? You want to know
Tony
some
Hawk.
weird shit? My sophomore year at college, my Spanish teacher grew up with Tony Hawk. He was like, he spent more time actually talking about his childhood with Tony Hawk than he actually did teaching us Spanish.
That makes me sound like he's a burnout skater.
He's not though. He's the weird part. He's not a burnout. You think he would, but I guess he wish he was, because Tony can be. He's just some stupid ass fucking college professor. Oh my god, his life sucks. That's that white privilege right there.
He makes it sound like he used to skate with Tony.
He did used to skate. He grew up with Tony. Like he apparently, by his story, his older brother he was the younger brother. His older brother was actually the friend with Tony Hawk, and his older brother taught Tony how to skate. And
get the fuck out of here! Man.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
I know, but if I was in that class, I would.
Hey guys, I taught Tony Hawk how to fucking skate. Could you fucking imagine being that guy?
But see, he's not. But he's not that guy. He's that guy's little brother. Hey guys, my older brother taught Tony Hawk how to skate.
Oh, hello, man.
Okay.
So
And where did that little
Tony.
brother get it from? Probably the guy who said, "Hey man, between us, I taught fucking Tony Hawk how to skate."
I mean, they also grew up. They were kids. So I mean, like I don't.
That's
Okay.
They were kids. They were kids together. Like he was still
But
around.
could you fucking imagine being the guy that would say, "Yeah, I taught Tony Hawk's how to fucking skate"?
I can imagine being that guy. Like, I mean, I'm not that guy, but I can imagine being that guy. And that's kind of like it's kind of douchebaggy. It's kind of so what? You're not Tony Hawk, but the little brother is one step below that. Like you're the boss. You're the secretary. You're the secretary's assistant. You know, that's what he is. He's the secretary assistant, bragging about the fact that he's the assistant to the secretary of the guy who's actually awesome.
Guys, humble brag. Movie Bob's brother follows me on Twitter. That's real, actually. Movie Bob's brother follows me on Twitter, apparently.
I don't know who Movie Bob brother is, but yeah, there you go. Basically, that right there. That what you just did
that's
there is
almost like having Movie Bob himself follow me on Twitter.
See, there you go. There you go. It was like I didn't teach Tony Hawk how to skate, but my brother did. I almost taught him how to skate.
All right, y'all motherfuckers, talk about Death Stranding now.
I just can't wait to play that game. I don't even know what the fuck to say. That game is just so goddamn confusing, man. Like,
I don't give a fuck if that game is going to be good anymore. I just want it.
Because of Die Hard, man.
I just want to know.
Just Die Hard,
whatever
man.
it is, like, just imagine I'm putting on that stupid fucking snapback that I do and glasses that I found, but my webcam is dead. It's gonna be fucking art, Rob. It's gonna be fucking art, William.
What the game?
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding.
It's gonna be fucking art, okay? I don't give a fuck if it's good. It's art.
It is.
It is. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I know you're being funny and sarcastic right now, but it's Kojima,
But
so
I really feel like it's gonna
dead ass fucking.
yeah, it's Kojima. It's legit gonna be art. I don't even know.
Okay.
What else do we want to
I've
talk?
never-
There's wax in there or some kind of black ooze. I'm surprised that game takes place in America. I thought that
This
game
is
was
actually one of those weird things where, like I almost don't want to talk about it or look at any trailers because I don't want my brain to try to analyze on. Just let the fucking madness
Well,
flow.
no, fuck that. No, you brought it up. Now we're talking about it. I mean,
Well, that's because y'all.
Wait. Okay. There's a fucking in Nier. Did you guys play Nier Automata?
yes. I didn't finish it though, but I
did
have
not
it.
beat the game, so I haven't. So I technically have not even started it. Really.
What?
Well,
How do you
I don't
technically
care
not
about
start
spoilers.
well, like
If you
with
didn't beat
Nier,
this game yet, it's too fucking long.
Hold on. What will you say? Will start over?
If you didn't beat this fucking game yet, fuck spoilers. It's so fucking old now. I'm gonna just.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I actually gotta cover my ears. I don't want to.
All right. Well, suck a bag of dicks. All right. I'm gonna keep talking.
Damn.
So,
Oh.
at the end of the game, I don't know how, but you're prompted to give up your save data to help someone else.
That's not too much. That's not too much of a spoiler, and I know how that happens.
Right.
But
I don't even
that's
know
not too
what
much
it's
of
for.
a.
So that's why I'm just like, what the fuck?
Brandon,
Like,
if you can
fuck-
hear us,
fuck-
Brandon.
Huh? What?
Brandon,
I just came. I was actually.
Don't worry. What he said, it is a spoiler, but it's not really that much of a spoiler. If you play have you played any Nier game?
No, like,
period?
I heard what he said. That's like.
Do you see how much that shit limits communication? I'm good off that shit. Like, I stay away from like humans who even do that. At this.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's specifically for Nier Automata.
You haven't beat a 2-3-year-old game. I don't care.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about, dog?
You know, normally you're fucking right. Normally you're right. It's just specifically for this one. This sounds like it goes off the fucking rails in ways I just gotta see
it's
for my own two
it's
eyeballs.
it's not that much of a spoiler. Like if you play any Nier game, period. I think it's like whoever that director is. All his games, they all end with you deleting your save file. Like in the Nier 1, it's the same thing.
The new game plus is a different fucking game.
Yeah, nigga, I know. I have the game. I know it's a new game plus.
Okay, you haven't even beat it.
Who, me?
Yeah, like
I haven't beat it either. I beat the first playthrough. I'm on the second one, and I stopped doing it because I wanted to do it like on camera, and I just never picked it back up. I got sidetracked with other shit. But I got pretty fucking far. Like I got ending A, B, and like J, and a couple of other spinoffs. I haven't played as A2 yet, but I know how it ends. I spoiled it for myself though, so I don't care.
Did you give up? Did you do the thing? You gave up your data.
I didn't get to the end yet. That's at the final end of the game. Like, you know, there's multiple endings in the game. That when you give up your save file, that's the final ending. You have the option to either give up your save file or not.
I think there's going to be something like that going on in Death Stranding.
I don't think it's going to be. I think there's definitely going to be some kind of way that you connect with other players, similar to like on some kind of spiritual and emotional type shit like that. But I don't think it's going to be so much as you giving up your save file. It's going to be some weird ass Kojima gimmick.
Not like I don't know. I think it's going to be something definitely related to like shit that you carry or.
I think it's going to be something like sacrifice, but I don't think it's going to be sacrifice like giving up your save file. Like it's probably like helping like helping your fellow man, like helping your fellow brother or some shit like that.
If something bad happens in a specific area, I think it'll make you get on Twitter and go, "Hey guys, I'm sorry I fucked up this area." That
could actually probably be a thing because like I don't know if you played have you played PT?
You know what? I never did because I have an Xbox. I don't have a PlayStation.
Okay, so in PT in that demo, he did that demo is so goddamn good. But in that demo, he did some weird shit where he had things in other languages. So like if you it was like puzzle. Like even though you was walking in the same hallway, eventually you would notice that like you were making progress, and then there was other times where you realized you weren't making any progress at all, even though you was walking in the same hallway. And like to make further progress in the game or in the story of PT, whatever you want to call it, you had to like do puzzles, and there was certain things like you would find a note and you'll read the note, but you couldn't read it because it'd be like in French or some shit like that. And like you need to like in information of that note, you need to actually get forward in the game. So people was doing so. Kojima intentionally did this shit. He had it to the point where you had to go online and ask for help. what does this mean? And there was people
That's
in
what I'm
France.
saying. Yeah.
So and there was people in France who was getting shit that was like in German, and there was people in Germany that was getting shit in English, and like people in English that was getting shit in Japanese and shit like that. It was just weird shit. So it was forcing people to go online and ask for help, and then it was building community. And then it was like certain text that was in other languages or like whatever, or like like secret shit, like you had to pay attention to certain things or whatever. So it was like forcing the community of PT, was no one knew at the time it was a Kojima game after you beat it, but at the time it was forcing people to work together. I think that shit is going to be in Death Stranding, like whatever. I don't think it's going to be you sacrificing, or maybe you do have to sacrifice, but not on a big level, like again deleting your save file. But there's going to be some shit there that's going to force you to ask for help, and I'm
I don't
excited
even know.
to see that shit.
I don't even know like what causes you to do all of that.
To do what?
To give up your save file, and it's like
it's
like
I know what it is, but I don't want to spoil it because Brandon he hasn't gotten that far.
No,
so.
actually, I watched the thing for it because someone said it was super emotional because you hear the music and then like you're by yourself and then you're shooting and shit, and then out of nowhere you give up your shit, and then like more and more show up, and you can hear like the music become hella like orchestrated and shit. I was like, what? Oh, I gotta see this.
You gotta play it. Like I know, like I literally know what it is, and I can kind of guess on why it's so emotional. One is you giving up your save file, but two, it's the experience of that last little part of the game. It's the experience of getting to the end of that kind of like, fuck, man, I gotta give up this fucking save file, man, fuck.
Well, yeah, like it's like, yeah, it was. I was like, wow, that's.
But that whole game itself is just a mind fuck. Like I just love how. Alright, there's the side quest that I always think about. I swear to God, I'll be at work and I'll see like a crackhead, and then I'll start thinking about Nier Automata, and like I'm dead ass serious. And there's
You're a better working cyborg.
Not even. It's not. I swear to God, not even. So and there's a side quest in Nier Automata where it's this, they have the little robots. Everyone's a fucking cyborg or a robot. And the machines, that's what they call them. The machines made by the aliens. And, like, it's this one machine that's, like, kind of the dunce of this little town. And so everyone's just come around making fun of them, whatever. And they're, like, throwing pennies at them and like, whatever. And, like, oh, no, what it was, it was like a little joke, like, I'll trade you this nickel for a penny. And like everyone was just giving the pennies and shit like that. And he was like, see, I like it. I'm like, this pennies are shame. So he was just being a moron. And then like, I forget why, but the game wants you to hack into his brain. So you hack into his brain, and this nigga has the most complex fucking security system. So once you get done with that security system, what's his name? The boy, I forget the boy who can the hack, not 2B.
2B?
No, the boy, the one that's with 2B. 9S. So 9S is like, bruh, you're actually smart as shit. What the fuck are you doing acting like a moron? And then the guy pulls it to the side, like, hey, so I am smart, but all these motherfuckers think I'm dumb, and they keep giving me their money. So I'm actually really smart and really, really fucking rich. So don't tell nobody. It's our little secret. His little money to shut the fuck up. And that's how the side quest ends. And I'd be like, sometimes I would just be at work and I would just look at a crackhead and I'm like, is that nigga the same type of fucking, like, is he actually a crackhead? And some of them were like, are you actually a crackhead or are you just really fucking smart?
I mean,
like that game has a way of like making you rethink life. Like the whole game itself is nihilism. Like the Nier Automata is nihilism. The game, nothing matters, but how it portrays that message that nothing really matters is really fucking cool. It's like he hides that little message that nothing matters in different little ways. Like I love his mind. Like I forget the guy's name, the one that the creator of Dawnguard and Nier games. You know what I'm talking about. I just don't know his name. I love his mind. I loved what he tries to do with games, like especially because like he hates how mainstream gaming is, like how no one's really pushing the limit or pushing like what people can actually do in video games. They're not talking about real subjects in video games and shit like that. All video games kind of like are violent, even though his games are violent because violence sell. He tries to make the violence in his games trying to make you feel bad. Even in Nier 1, that was the case there. You felt bad for your violence. In Nier Automata, you feel bad for your violence. And like that's the point of his game. So like the game makes you think. And that's what I fucking love about the game. But the theme of Nier Automata is nihilism. And it works so goddamn well. So damn well. I've never played. That's not true. My cousin, when the PS2, it was one of the PS2 Dragon Guards. I remember him playing that, but I didn't like the gameplay for that, to be honest. It wasn't until Nier 1 that I kind of fell into the whole series as a whole.
I didn't even know this whole ass thing fucking existed until Nier Automata came. I'm a fucking poser, guys.
I played Drakengard.
Mm-hmm.
I played Drakengard 1 and 2. I didn't play the third one.
Apparently the third one is not canon, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, cool. Dope. I didn't need to play it.
It's one of them that's not canon. I don't remember which one, but I think it's 3. Because that's not... He didn't write that one. It's one of them... One of the Drakengard games he didn't write, and that's the one that's not canon. I don't know which one.
The first one is the craziest one. I'm pretty sure that's the one that matters.
I know the first one is definitely canon. And to be honest, like that's canon all the way up until Nier Automata.
Yeah, because they shoot themselves into the future in one of the endings.
Yeah, they shoot themselves into the future. And so I watched a whole ass like an hour-long video that was trying to explain his little fucking universe thing. This is a quick Drakengard fucking ends weird. So apparently one of the dragons, I don't know, one of the monsters, dragon demon dude guy, whatever, with the red eye demon guy, whatever. They did some weird shit. A portal opens up. They go into not a future, an alternate reality of Earth, basically, like an alternate Earth. But that's more technologically in the future. It's basically our Earth. Like all their shit kind of took place in like feudal Japan, sort of.
And they got shot down by the rockets, right?
Yeah, and then the game ends with like them being in modern day Tokyo, and the dragon getting shot down by fucking rockets, and then that dragon turns into like a salt ash.
It turns into a disease.
Yeah, and that turns everyone into a disease, and like that disease, like they end up quarantining like certain parts of fucking like Japan, and then like that shit leads to a fucking epidemic like damn near worldwide, and that leads into Nier Automata 1. That leads into Nier 1, yeah, and then like Nier 1 happens and all that shit happens in Nier 1, and at the end of Nier 1. The humans kind of come back. They learn how to get over the disease, and then aliens show up out of fucking nowhere, and then they just have like
sounded like some fucking insane fever dream.
This is yes, but like this is his mind.
It's Kingdom Hearts for adults.
Kinda, it's like worse than Kingdom Hearts. Like not even worse. It's just like way more confusing. But like,
well, like in that, like this is all an insane fucking fever dream.
It's all one big thing.
Game of Thrones fans.
Yeah. So yeah, after Nier 1, then like Nier Automata takes place like thousands of years in the future after Nier 1. So humanity comes back, and they repopulates the Earth and like fix everything. And then out of like I think the virus is still around, but it start to fade away. And out of nowhere, aliens show up, and then they just have like 1,000-year war with the aliens, and that just kind of diminish the fucking human population till Nier Automata, and that's when Nier Automata start off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a.
I'm super into that ending though. That shit tripped me. Like I don't even know. Like I said, that's a trippy ass. Because I don't. Is it?
I never even played it.
I don't know. Just listen to the song for it, or go see that ending.
I know what I know what the ending part is. When you fight in the flower I know exactly. I've seen it. But no, that's. Was that Drakengard or maybe one of the spinoffs? But like you play as the woman, and then you're fighting like a giant flower dragon thing, whatever. Or is that the one?
It's a shooting game.
The Okay, never mind. I'm thinking of a different game. It's still canon in the thing, but it's a different game. Early in the time.
No.
The game I'm thinking about is different
You know
from the
how
game.
Nier has those little shooty things?
Yeah, the top-down shooter, twin stick shit.
Yeah. It goes like a bullet hell at random.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I'm thinking of something else, but I know what you're talking about. All right, we should end this. We're about like an hour and a half into this episode.
Okay, well, we're still making up for those 3 weeks.
It wasn't even 3 weeks, nigga. It was 2 weeks. You okay, Brandon?
Everyone, please rise for the national anthem, Cruel Angel's Thesis. Right now. Stand up, Bobby.
I have been your host, Mr. B.R. Jones. Thank you for listening to the ShovelWare Podcast. I can't shut you off. I can't even shut him off. I can like kick him out the call though. I guess I can do that. What the fuck are y'all singing? What outro
Did you not
is this?
fucking listen to me, Bobby? That I said Cruel Angel's Thesis.
What is that? What anime is that from?
Opening from Evangelion.
Oh, see, I've never even fucking seen Evangelion. I don't like robots,
What kind
bro.
of weave is this?
Yeah, what the fuck kind of anime? It's on Netflix now, apparently.
Wait, first off, how are we gonna end the show with the intro of an anime? Nigga, we need to end the show with an outro of an anime.
Well, Bobby. Oh, thank fucking God he set me up for this fucking joke, Willie. We couldn't get the rights for Fly Me to the Moon.
What the fuck is Fly Me to the Moon?
Thanks for listening to Shovelware. I've been Sid Agast.
Fuck you. What the hell is Wherever to the Moon?
Frank fucking Sinatra, Bobby?
Oh, hella
I don't fucking listen to Frank Sinatra. I don't listen to Frank Sinatra.
Hypothetically, if people enjoyed you and want to see this artwork that I've been.
Hey, hold on, wait. Fuck you. Hold on. Fuck you. I'm doing the outro. Sit your ass down.
No, you're fucking.
Sit.
You don't even know who Frank Sinatra is.
Nigga, I know. Fuck you, bitch. I know who the hell Frank Sinatra is. I just don't listen to his music.
How could you don't play?
I don't listen to his fucking music. He came out in the fucking 50s? What the fuck?
Dude, you ever heard fucking Fly Me to the Moon before?
I don't know what the song. I don't know the name of the fucking song. What's the song? Sing the song right now, Brandon. I don't know the song.
To the moon. Oh shit, we're gonna copyright struck. Never mind. It's a fucking Bayonetta song.
I know, right? We're gonna whole ass get sued now.
Nigga, I have 33 subscribers. They ain't getting shit from me.
You don't know.
You fucking listen.
These
lawyers, though, they
Bobby,
they go demonetize my non-monetized video.
Evangelion, and they couldn't get Fly Me to the Moon. The fucking iconic ass ending for that goddamn show. And that's why...
Was that the actual ending for Evangelion?
Yeah, like the ending was an actual cover for the Frank Sinatra song "Fly Me to the Moon."
See, you got to explain that shit to me. First, I don't know Evangelion. Sec, I didn't know that was a fucking Frank Sinatra song. And third, fuck you.
Fucking Bayonetta song, Bobby. Okay.
I've never passed the second. Got past the second level on the first Bayonetta game.
It's literally the first thing you hear in the game. You beat up angels.
I'm sorry. So every song you've ever heard in your fucking life, you just automatically know the artist and the origin of it if it's a cover?
I'm a soundtrack kind of guy.
So what? Like, you're a soundtrack type of guy. You are a soundtrack type of guy. What the fuck makes you assume that every other living human being on this planet is?
Yes,
Brendan. Final Fantasy VII theme right now.
What's that's the battle theme, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought when you said the main theme, I thought you meant like the leitmotif Eris song that they have playing.
What's the name of fucking Sephiroth's theme song?
One Wing Angel. You
good. We all on the same page. Anyway, I have been your host, Mr. B.R. Jones.
Did he just do that to us on purpose?
Yes. That bitch ass nigga down there, he has been sitting ass over here trying to start shit. And then that other bitch ass nigga is Will, the great Mal brought. What the fuck is
shit, Will?
Where's your shit, Will?
I'm the Great Marlboro.
Marlboro. There we go.
Where do I go to find you on very specifically Instagram?
Instagram. I have a Twitter, but I don't have any followers. And
So?
I tweet funny shit with my artwork, like whose dick do you gotta suck to get some followers around?
Where do I find more of your artwork? Is it on Instagram, perhaps?
Pretend to be gay.
Yeah.
Pretend to be gay on
all-
Twitter. I'm pretty sure you get followers.
Yeah, I'm gay. I'm gay for retweets on Twitter.
There you go. That's it.
You can catch me at Great Marlboro everywhere. I'm the only Great Marlboro. Nobody wants to beat that monster. That's why I rock that moniker, because I'm a monster. I'm in that save file, boy. Come see me.
Sid, what's happening with you, bro? Where can these sons of bitches who listen to the show? Is it right to call my audience a son of a bitch? I don't care. Where can these sons of bitches find you? If you actually get up and do something other than, talk about actually starting up a YouTube channel.
I already have one. I just haven't done anything in forever.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Since you're called the ShovelWare Podcast, you should call everybody who listens, you should call them coffinites or undertakers. Or
I like Dick Boys. I just like Dick Boys.
Dick Boys are funny because they run the graves. But the other one was you can call them burnt out devs. You could just be like, what are all these burnt out devs?
Oh, that's a good one.
Welcome to ShovelWare Podcast, you burnt out devs.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good one, Bobby.
I don't want to call my audience burnt out devs, but I think I would use that every now and then.
What I do with a lot of people I know is just literally the first thing that pops into my head when I see them. What's up there, you lovely lumps of clay?
No, that's insulting. No, you can't call a woman.
Handsome anime boys.
I'm not gonna call a woman a handsome lump of clay.
You handsome whatever. You big wet bucket of writhing worm.
What up?
Yeah, so you can find me at Sidagas at Twitter and YouTube. It's right there in the description. Go on ahead. I sometimes do anime shit. It's probably a Devilman video coming out soon if I finish writing it.
He's never going to finish writing it. He's
going
to.
I
have the script. It's almost done.
How big is the script? Or how close are you to actually being done to the script? Not like how long it is.
2/3.
Lies.
It's probably gonna be like a 30+ minute video.
No, it's not.
It's like 4,000
That
words.
nigga said no, it's not.
It's not even going to be a minute long video because it's not going to exist, Brandon. Stop lying to these people. Really, you just need to stop being like. You don't have to be a liar your whole life, dog. It's okay. We love you anyway.
Bobby, if I make that video, I get to pie you in the face.
No, the fuck you don't. If you get to make the video, you made a fucking video, and I can take credit for actually pushing your ass to make the video. How about that?
Putting the fucking pressure.
Yes.
Someone fucking tell a joke to end the show on.
A cow and a chicken walk into a barn, and a Jewish person got fucking lynched for no reason.
That's a good one. Dick butt. That's the one.
Oh, actually, no. I got a question. All right, I thought about this before we actually called John and start this podcast. Can a Jewish person call a black man a nigga? And if so, I'm sorry, no. Can a black man call a Jewish person a kike? And if so,
I got something.
Can a Jewish person call a black man a nigga? It's not a joke. That's actually a legit question.
Run out. Don't really do this, but we should call this scalping. You should run out and you find a Jew with a yarmulke on his head. And you snatch the yarmulke off his head.
Oh no!
We're giving
Hell no!
fucking
Actually no! Hell no! Hell no!
You get bonus points.
Hell no!
You get bonus points if he has to start.
Hell no!
David,
No. Black people can actually be called anti-Semitic. Hell no! Don't do any of that shit.
Like, I'm gonna keep real with you.
Wait.
In Donald Trump's America,
you gotta call it scalping.
That's too real, bro. It's way too real.
Call it scalping.
Like, maybe if Barack Obama was calling the shots, it could be a funny joke. But then, like, all the fucking racists are at home going, "Ooh, that's a good idea, my fellow incels."
All these fucking weird ass robots.
We need to end this show before we start making up even worse ideas. Hit that like, comment. Right.
Like, comment, subscribe, and if you're at home thinking, "Ooh, that's a good idea," haha, you sure did dunk on those shoes, and you are currently wearing
Okay,
a big
what the fuck, Brandon? Hold on.
and a
What the fuck, Brandon?
Send us some scalping videos, guys.
What the fuck, Brandon? I was with you all on that outro until you said you really dunked on those Jews. Like, come on, bro. Leave the Jews out of it.
Fucking finish, you dumb dumb. If you were at home thinking that was,
I'm not the one hating on Jews. Okay?
And you're currently wearing, like, I don't know, jeans, shorts, a fedora, a Sonic shirt that's too small, and you own a katana. Just what are you doing?
Definitely send in those scalping videos, guys.
No. I want
all right, we're done. We gotta end this. We gotta end this. Peace, internet. Bye. Good night. Arrivederci. Okay, we're no.